My wife texted, "I'm filing for divorce Monday. My lawyer says we should claim you've been emotionally unstable." I'm getting the house. I stared at the screen for a full minute. 7 years of marriage, and she's texting me her legal strategy like she's ordering takeout. The casual cruelty was almost impressive. I replied with just 5 words. "I understand your strategy. Here's the thing about my wife Amber. She's always been overconfident. Thinks she's the smartest person in any room. That confidence makes her sloppy." 3 days earlier, I'd come home to find our printer still warm. There was a stack of papers on the tray, about 200 pages. I almost filed them away without looking, but the header caught my eye. Patient Amber Rodriguez, therapist Dr. Helena Westbrook. Session notes. 2 years of weekly psychiatric appointments I didn't even know she was attending. I'm not proud of reading them, but she'd left them on our shared printer in our shared office. And after that text about claiming I was unstable, I'm glad I did. The notes were devastating. Documented anxiety disorder, depression, paranoid episodes. But what really stood out were entries from 6 months ago. Patient admits to fabricating stories about husband's behavior to friends and family to gain sympathy for potential separation. And 3 months ago, patient discussed plan to portray husband as unstable in divorce proceedings, despite acknowledging he has never been aggressive or emotionally abusive. She'd literally told her therapist she was planning to lie about me in court, and the therapist had documented it all. I took photos of every single page with my phone, then carefully put the papers back in her desk drawer. That was Tuesday. Her text came Thursday. By Friday morning, I had an attorney. Gregory Finch, 20 years of family law experience. I showed him the photos. "So your wife is threatening to claim you're unstable," he said, scrolling through the evidence. "But she's left documented proof that she's planning to lie about you. And she has actual diagnosed mental health issues herself. That's about the size of it. Here's what's going to happen." Gregory leaned back. "She'll file Monday claiming you're unfit. We'll let them commit to their false claims under oath. Then we respond with evidence that she planned to perjure herself. The court does not look kindly on that." Monday came. Her petition arrived at 11 a.m., exactly as predicted. I was emotionally unstable, verbally aggressive, created an unsafe environment. She wanted primary custody of our 5-year-old daughter Zoe, supervised visitation for me, and exclusive use of our house. The house I bought 2 years before we even met. My name on the deed. She's not on the title, never contributed to the mortgage. Gregory filed our response Tuesday morning. Point-by-point refutation of every claim, supported by her own psychiatric records. We included the excerpts where she admitted to fabricating stories and planning to paint me as unstable. By Tuesday afternoon, her lawyer, Derek Polson, sent an emergency request to settle. "He's in panic mode," Gregory told me. Once I showed him the full record, he realized his client lied to him. He's trying to minimize damage to his own reputation. Her settlement offer came Wednesday. She wanted 50-50 custody, the house, and $3,000 per month in spousal support for 5 years. Gregory laughed. "She's delusional. You own the house outright. She works full-time, making $65,000. The calculation in this state would be maybe $1,500 monthly for 3 years, maximum." We countered 50-50 custody, I keep the house, $1,000 monthly support for 18 months, split only the actual marital assets. Friday morning, Amber called me directly, her voice tight with anger. "I want you to destroy those records. They're private. You left them on our printer. That's on you. Derek says they're not even admissible." Gregory cut in on the call. "That's not accurate. Documents found in a shared marital residence are discoverable, especially when they refute claims made in legal filings." The line went silent. Then Derek spoke. "We need to discuss with our client." By the following Wednesday, they accepted our terms with minor modification. Papers were signed Friday. Divorce final in 90 days. The consequences kept coming. Dr. Westbrook terminated Amber as a patient for ethical reasons. Her workplace reprimanded her after colleagues asked questions about the domestic violence allegations she'd been spreading. Allegations that were all withdrawn. 3 weeks after settlement, Amber's father Glenn called me. "I want to apologize for my daughter's behavior. Diana and I didn't raise her to lie like that. You did the right thing standing up for yourself." 6 months later, Zoe asked me why.